Omaha Film Festival kicked off yesterday. Among the dozens of shorts, there's documentaries, and the feature shown this week is the movie It Snows All the Time.
The first screening of the film, here or anywhere, will happen tonight. That's because the man who pushed to tell this story is from Omaha.
Yeah, we're talking about Erich Hover. He's here with Brett Cullen, both actors and producers. Good to see you guys.
Nice to have you back.
Yeah.
Hi, Brett.
But I haven't seen you for, it's been
Good to be
3
back.
years, I think.
No, I was, about a year or so when we were shooting the movie, I think we came
Is that
by.
what it was?
Yeah.
Well, it was a year and a half ago we shot the movie, but we came on here, I think, 6 months before shooting. So
Yeah.
it's been about 2 years since
Isn't
we
that
first
crazy?
came on.
Well, listen, I feel like we've been through this process with you, Eric, because when this started, I don't know, 3 or 4 years ago, when you had the idea and the concept of this movie and the script, and we've kind of had you come on throughout this whole process, and this is the big day.
It's been really cool to share this journey with you guys and with everybody. We started this 4 years ago, and Brett's been on the project for 2 or 3 years now, and he's been with me every step of the way too as we've gotten it off the ground. It's been a really incredible journey for both of us, I think.
Remind us about the story and your dad.
Yeah, so the movie is a true story about my dad and his current ongoing battle with frontotemporal dementia, which he was diagnosed with at age 58. So he's had the disease now for about 7 years. And we wanted to tell his story to raise awareness for dementia and Alzheimer's disease, and to share the story of my family and how it affects the people around the person with the disease. And Brett graciously came on and plays my dad in the movie, and I can't wait for people to see what he does.
Yeah, Brett, how did you approach this? Obviously, it's a very emotional for Eric and playing his dad. How did you approach this role?
Well, I came here and spent time with Ed, and I filmed him, and I sort of studied his behavior. And my mother had dementia, and I wanted to honor her. So that was more, it was funny, we'd be shooting and his family would be like, they had to leave the room because they're like, you're so like Ed. But half the time I was doing my mom,
Right.
you know, because the disease is behavioral oriented, and it was a very emotional thing for me. And particularly now, my mom just passed recently, so, you know, it's like sort of finishing something that we started that matters a great deal, and I love Eric's family. I love Ed and Jerry, his mom, and the whole family. I mean, Mary Jo, who helped with this process tonight, her and Borsheims are sponsoring this with the film festival. It's just an important project for me, and it meant a lot to me in my heart.
I can see that.
Yeah.
And Eric, I'm sure you're starting to hear from other people. What do you expect the reaction could be from other families like both of yours?
I think people are always surprised at how young my dad got the disease, and we wanted to show somebody young, you know, with the disease.
That's a stretch, but he's trying.
How old was your dad? How old was he?
He was 58, you know, and we're sure that, you know, people start showing symptoms well before they're diagnosed with the disease, and so we're sure that he probably was already had the disease and showing symptoms well before that. People are getting this in their 40s now, and we felt it was just important to tell this story so that people can we can educate people too on it.
So tonight, you're both going to be there. Are you speaking around the film, or what's the night like at Village Point?
Yeah, so my aunt, Mary Jo Payne, my mom's sister, who has a gorgeous jewelry line called Miracle Icons, she and Borsheims Fine Jewelry and Gifts here in Omaha are sponsoring this event. My aunt created a bracelet for tonight, and they are donating proceeds of the bracelet sales to the Alzheimer's Association of Nebraska. So Brett and I will be there on the purple carpet, Purple for Alzheimer's Disease, starting at 5:15. And then the Omaha Film Festival, Jeremy Decker, Mark Longbecker, longtime friends of mine over 10 years, and they've been having this festival, and then they're screening the film at 5:45 for us. We're gonna have about 300 people there in the theater seeing the movie, and all of our local cast and crew who put so much time and effort are gonna get to see their work up on the big screen. Our investors are gonna get to be there to see their money up on the big screen, and it's going to be really fun.
We're doing a Q&A afterwards.
And we're doing a Q&A afterwards.
There aren't tickets still available, right? This is kind of where we've capped.
Actually,
there's something.
we brought you guys a
What are
gift.
brought you each a ticket.
Oh, Brett.
Mary, Mike, you're invited.
I will be
You can
there.
come
That's
and
so nice.
you know.
I will be
And,
there.
and actually, I did want to mention, we just came up with 25 more tickets that are going to be available.
Oh, good,
And
good.
actually, people can get those on the Film Festival website. There may be, I don't know the exact number, but we are going to have some tickets still for tonight.
When we
So.
spoke a few years back, you were talking at that point, once the film gets into distribution, and like you're donating money from some of that too back to the cause, aren't you? It's not just about tonight.
We are, and you know, I'm grateful that my aunt and Borsheims have done this bracelet, because we're going to be able to donate. They are donating money to the Alzheimer's Association before the movie even comes out in distribution. Once the movie does come out in distribution, anything the movie makes, we're giving a minimum of 10% to Alzheimer's research for a cure from any proceeds or profits the movie makes.
Now, you guys, you've seen the film. Obviously, you worked on it, right?
Yes.
You were there for the editing. Have you had other people watch the film and share their thoughts about it, or is tonight the first night where you're going to see reaction from the audience?
Did you have in LA?
It's funny, they're looking at each other like,
yeah,
I don't
Well,
know.
no, I've been gone since I'm living
We
in
have-
Bogota, Colombia right now,
we-
so I haven't
we
seen
did-
much of anything. I have seen
We
at
actually
you.
a copy of the film.
we have showed it to a few people for notes and feedback. Brett actually has been huge in the post-production process, because he's done this many more times than I have, and so we were able to get some really nice feedback on the film. And it's hard because you're cutting scenes out sometimes that you want to keep in, but you want to keep the story moving forward. But this is the first time we're showing it to a big group of people.
Are you nervous about it, or excited? What are you feeling?
I'm nervous and excited,
Yeah.
and I think that's normal, and I'm embracing it because it's been such an amazing journey, and I really want to enjoy tonight with all my family and friends and with Brett. I can't tell you, Brett flew in from Bogota, Colombia, where he's shooting Narcos right now, to be here for tonight, and he's been so dedicated to this. And between him and my aunt and all these people and all these investors, there's no way this movie could have been made without the hundreds of people who have helped us get it to where it is right now.
I'm so glad you were able to get a few more tickets released so that our viewers who are just hearing about it have a chance to be there tonight at Village Point online. It's omahafilmfestival.org. Gentlemen, thank you so much.
Next time, let's take this interview down to Bogota, right?
You guys come
see
down,
you
I'll
guys,
take
right?
you
Just
out. I'm
twist
telling
our
you, me
arm.
and the DEA guys, we hang out all the time.
Let's do it. We'll
Sounds
be
like
there.
some good stories in there.
There are.
I'd like
Good
to
luck
hear
tonight, guys.
those.
Thank you so much.
Appreciate it. The guests of the